Well, the latest on the Big Blue. We just arrived back from Taliban, and our friend Kerry, who is about to leave tomorrow to go to Cebu and then eventually on to Hong Kong, and I think to China after that, Kerry?
No, to home.
To home. So Hong Kong to meet Carol?
Yes.
Carol is Kerry's wife, and they're meeting in Hong Kong and then going on to home in Australia. Well, Kerry has been working hard while we've been away, and for those that can tell the difference, our drive shaft is now installed and the brakes have to go on, and right now we're just working on our new
locking hubs.
Yeah, the locking hubs that go on after the wheel has gone on. Or is that? Yes, it is after, isn't it?
No, before. It goes on before.
Right, so the base part of that goes on before, but then the top part afterwards, yes? After the wheel?
The wheel goes on around there. The wheel,
okay.
The wheel is a what they call a hub centric.
Yes.
The actual wheel fits into that part there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah.
So there actually isn't that much. There isn't that much to do. Many a word spoken in jest, of course, but that little assembly there is the brakes, which we probably will use, and that's hooked up, and that will go back on here, and then we'll be ready to put the wheel on. Amazing.
Yeah. And then after its first run, I'd like you to go down to Nestor's, and he can check it again. It's good to have somebody else's eye over the work.
Right.
I'd like him to actually put some more grease in both of these.
Right.
And then he can put the actual correct straps around them.
Okay.
What I've done is I've just put zip ties around it to prevent them coming off the boots. Right.
Oh, the boots.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So, so once he actually cuts the zip ties, he can actually get in there, put more grease in there, and then put the correct clamp back on.
Okay.
But to go from here down to Nestor's, that is fine.
Great.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're still heavily blocked up.
With the rice.
With the thing that you pound rice in, that's an ancient piece of equipment actually, and I think at some point or other it's been used to bend rebar.
Oh, okay.
That's what those two.
So it's a versatile piece of wood.
Those two nails that are.
Oh yes.
That are sticking up there. There. Those are part of a bending assembly.
Now when you do go to Nestor's, you can get him to fit this to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Because it's really got pieces that need to be cut off before this is actually fitted. So. However, this is the same type of hub, whereas that was a different type of hub. So it had unequal hubs on there. Then once you actually...
They were odd. They were odd.
They were odd.
Anyway.
Yeah. And so then the type that's on the other side is that type, but it's an earlier version. So,
right.
So this one's actually quite nice.
Yes.
So, and then the good news is you have a spare pair.
Right. Yes, that is good news, isn't it?
So what we're going to do now is we're going to move over to the machine shop, and we're actually going to cut some bolts down.
Ah.
And you can see the machine shops right here.
Right, so we don't have to go very far.
Yeah, and you can,
Do you need
anybody who's looking at my feet knows that I'm completely
OSHA.
into OSHA
In
OSHA
America,
equipped.
it would be OSHA.
Yeah, and I believe in safety.
Right. So those are
they're steel cap sand.
they're steel caps. It's just that the cap is invisible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And for all those that are going to say, I have grinding goggles.
Right.
Yeah. And the one thing I do of a morning when I get up, I put on my safety goggles. These are not glass, they're plastic. They're designed for a workshop.
So they're OSHA approved, in fact.
Yes. Yes, I've walked through many a factory with these on and they're quite accepted. So now it's time to actually do some cutting. So I think it's time to actually shut down the video. The complaints about the background noise.
I'm going to do it.